The Supreme Court wrapped up its session with agreeing for next session to take up whether ISPs get to screw or get forced to screw with us, actually, because of some changes in their liability. So talk a little bit about this case, because it could have big implications.
Sony and the music labels versus Cox Communications, a privately held cable company based in Atlanta.
About to be part of Charter, or vice versa. It's kind of weird. They're going to call it Cox, right? They're going to still call it Cox after after Charter, which is bigger, quote, takes it over. I'm not. John Malone's up to something. I know that. But anyway, this is the music labels against a big privately held media companies.
Right. Litigation, court fight started in 2018. The music labels sued Cox, saying, "Hey, not for nothing, but we've been telling you for a while that your users, your broadband subscribers, are BitTorrenting and sharing private copyrighted IP over your network. You're enabling it, and we're suing you for $1 billion." And lo and behold, in 2019, they won a jury verdict. Were awarded $1 billion. Appeal happened last year, and now the Supreme Court is taking up the case.
I might add, the appellate court said $1 billion, kind of a ridiculous amount of damages here, guys. But
right, and they ruled that Cox didn't profit from the intellectual property violation.
They weren't directly making money off of this, basically.
Right, but they are in some way liable. So there are big implications if it goes the label's way. Your ISP might police you a lot more tightly. You might not even get due process. You were sharing a video with grandma, and they perceive that to be, sharing videos that you don't own or something. And so it could be, like a lot of Supreme Court rulings these days or throughout time, pretty impactful. So,
I mean, we already have some stuff going on allowing states now to require, if they'd like, age restriction or age certification stuff for people to go on to adult sites. That was okayed in a court decision in the last thing. So, I mean, the stuff, I think that generally speaking, the government's willingness to be hands off on internet content has shifted, and some of that's probably way overdue 30 years after the Communications Act was put in place, and holding to some extent the providers somewhat liable in some fashion for some things. So I just think the question is going to be, what is that going to be, and what are the impacts if that gets done?